Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that is the bull market over? Because we can see altcoins bleeding and Bitcoin really not moving for a while upwards, going sideways direction. So I think there are very important things to clarify here. Then the next thing I would like to talk about that T-Mobile, Deutsche Telekom announced that it intends to start Bitcoin mining. Then the next thing is all about that Gary Gensler is saying that he expects spot Ethereum ETF trading this summer. This is also a bullish thing. We have Biden administration will join a roundtable discussion about crypto. That's an interesting thing. And we have Australia's largest stock exchange approve its first Bitcoin ETF. So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom. To keep you up to date, I'm making these longer videos between Monday and Thursday. So 4 days a week. But from Monday to Sunday, you're getting a couple of short videos every single day. So every day, new videos, multiple videos to be honest with you. And so hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Well, how the market looks like? Kind of bleeding. Bitcoin is down 1.5% in the last 24 hours, 65,620 US dollar. Ethereum, just the same like Bitcoin going down, 3,526 US dollar. Look, when we're looking at who is going up, XRP is going up 2%, Tron 1.5%, but that's it kind of. Well, do we have losers? Yes, we do have. We have Oasis 13% down, Fetch AI 12% down, Notcoin 11.5% down, and many others are bleeding. When you're looking at the week, you can see even bigger dumps here in the top 100. And yes, people are panicking. What's happening on the market? And when we're looking at, by the way, the Bitcoin candlestick chart here on the weekly, we can see that actually we closed in this ascending triangle last week. Yes, now we under it, but the week hasn't actually finished, and Bitcoin price is just 11% away from its all-time high, which was made actually a couple of months ago, this year around 73,800-ish. So is this the end of the bull market because it's not moving really further up? What are my thoughts about it? Let's talk about it. First of all, I would like to point out, when we're going back to the candlestick chart here on the weekly, that the ascending triangle is actually a bullish thing. And it's a boring part, what we're witnessing right now. And when we're looking at altcoins, yes, they are like bleeding and Bitcoin dominance is getting stronger and stronger. But look, first of all, it's very important then Tether, also USDC, but Tether is heavily printing another big amount of Tether for 1 billion US dollar has been, as you can see, minted. That's a lot. That's a lot, and this is just keep happening. That's very important. Second thing is, if you're looking at this here, you can clearly see that here is this red zone. And, this red zone is the reaccumulation period. We witnessed this back in 2020 as well. After the halving, we have this. And, here we went for sideways for a long time. It was a very boring period. Actually, we can looking at here on this chart as well. Look, if we come here, this blue line here is the halving. And look, here we have 9 weekly candles after the halving, which would bring us about here, as you can see, like that. So after that, the price started to go up and a bit down, but the real pump started in mid of October. And let's go back to this one. So this period can actually last up to 150 days, about 5 months, and we are not even at the half of it if we're looking at that period of time. So overall, what I personally think that this is just a great time, not financial advice, this is what I'm doing, but this is the great time to DCA in projects you believe, Bitcoin, you name it, it's your responsibility. But bottom line is that I do believe that, as you could see the parabola here, the next one is just still coming up. But usually this period is shaking out a lot of people because it's boring. The altcoins are bleeding and not too much is happening right now. When you're looking at this here, it's kind of like a bear trap in my opinion. So I agree with this one here. And a bear trap is always like, okay, that was over, that was it, we are cooked. And after, when a lot of people are leaving the game, then suddenly, it's breaking to the upside. When we're looking at the global liquidity index, the chart is now experiencing a cycle uptrend, which happens every 5-6 years. So look, we are right here. And if we compare to this one, if we're looking at this cycle, we are about to actually go up. So this is positive as well. And for the short term, by the way, we have closed the CME gap. It's also important, which we had here. So, well, now the question is Bitcoin holding this kind of, 65,000-ish level? Or could we further break down, which in my opinion is nothing special. For Bitcoin, another 10% breakdown is could smash the alts even higher. So be prepared for that. Because you do know when Bitcoin goes up, altcoins after that go up with it. When Bitcoin goes down, altcoin is crashing even harder. So this is how altcoin behaves. So you really have to understand. But when you're looking quality projects, which could have a future, that I think it's a positive thing to... Well, I wouldn't say invest in them because that would be like financial advice. But I personally put it this way, DCing them. But please, remember that if there is some major black swan event happening, that's very important. That could mess up the whole thing. So I'm talking about bullish case, in my personal opinion, in case everything goes as planned and we have this reaccumulation period, what we're witnessing right now. Major black swan event can change the game for a while. Do I, bullish on Bitcoin, even that in long term? Yes, I am. But for altcoins, everything that could change a lot of things. But in my personal opinion, right now, in long term, we are bullish. But in the next couple of weeks, we can still go sideways and dump a bit lower. Altcoins can bleed even more because nobody knows when we're going to have this breakout towards the upside. But I think it's coming, even this summer or autumn, but around that. And when we lived through this bear market, it was a very tough one. It took a lot of time. I don't worry about these next couple of months if you have to just hold on. But this is me. What's your decision? It's totally up to you. Okay, guys. And the next thing, I do have bullish things to say, to be honest with you. We have Deutsche Telekom thinking about mining Bitcoin. So we have, for example, Deutsche Telekom announces Bitcoin mining plans. Here we go. So T-Mobile Deutsche Telekom announced that it intends to start mining Bitcoin, and the telecommunication firm has operating Bitcoin node since 2023 and is currently running Bitcoin Lightning Network nodes as well. So they are bullish on Bitcoin. And just think about it. If major companies just like this take Bitcoin serious, not just like, accumulating Bitcoin like MicroStrategy and some others do, putting on their balance sheet, but also going into Bitcoin mining, I think that's definitely a bullish thing for long term. But this is just, again, my opinion. What is yours? You can let me know in the comment section. Right. Then we have the possibility this summer for Ethereum spot ETF trading. Well, we have here Gary Gensler saying, or has indicated to lawmakers, that he expects spot Ethereum ETF funds to launch this summer. So is it mid of summer? Is it end of summer? Anyway, we're talking about weeks, to be honest with you. And of course, the SEC is still working with funds issuers on their S1 fittings, which must be, declared effective before the spot ETF can launch. But, we're talking again, matter of weeks. We had the first part that was approved. We're waiting for the S1 that is approved. After that, trading can start. This is definitely bullish for the market, bullish for Ethereum. So this is actually, again, a positive thing. Right. One more, actually two more. Biden administration attending to a roundtable, crypto roundtable. It's getting stranger and stranger. We have Donald Trump really for crypto, Biden administration not that much, but look at this. Members of Biden administration will join other House and Senate officials along with pro-crypto businessman Mark Cuban for roundtable discussion crypto policy hosted by and so on early July. So actually, this one is also coming up. So they're really opening up towards crypto. And, finally, they said last week that they're thinking about you can donate crypto to Biden to support the campaign. You kidding me? Really? The man who was really against crypto, now you're giving your precious Bitcoin for his campaign? Oh, no. This is just like my personal opinion that this rather strange. Okay, last one. It's all about Australia's largest stock exchange approves its first Bitcoin ETF. And also the Bitcoin ETF is getting hotter and hotter in Australia. Here we go. So Australia's largest stock market, the Australian Securities Exchange, approved listing for the first Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF on its platform on the 20th of June. So the issuer will be 1x and the instruments will be dubbed the 1x Bitcoin ETF VBTC. So, things we have Australia, we have Hong Kong, we have US, we have Canada, and so on and so forth. More and more countries having Bitcoin spot ETFs. Well, definitely the biggest ones are in the United States. These are the most important ones, but other countries getting on the list makes the whole thing just more bullish and bullish. So overall, despite what we're seeing right now in the market, and I'm not saying that this will be over after tomorrow. It's not like this. Who knows? But when we're looking at long term, and in this case, I'm talking about a couple of months, then I do believe that summer at some point, or actually autumn at some point, we can turn bullish. We have so many bullish things in this year. So time on hands, guys. It's your responsibility. It's not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing on this channel. I'm sharing with you honestly what I'm doing, how I think. But of course, your decision is your responsibility. So it's up to you what you do. Guys, don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.